Once upon a time, in a town called Statville, there were 3 little alts in the Big Bad Null. All 3 of the little alts were sent out to experience the world of statistics and to build their confidence levels up. The Big Bad Null is known to blow down the normal population of curves that have mean resistance forces of 10 newtons, with a standard deviation of 2 newtons. The 3 little alts plan to build their curves with greater resistance forces of 10.1 newtons, 10.3 newtons, and 10.5 newtons respectively, in hopes to withstand the brute blow of the Big Bad Null. At an alpha level of 0.05, significant curves will be able to eject and withstand the blow of the Big Bad Null. Mama Alt sends her 3 little alts on a journey to experience the world. They decide to build their own curves in order to begin their lives. As they're on their journey, they stumble upon a book, the Book of Curves. They grab the book and sit down to help them find a good curve to build. They each look through the book and argue over which would be best for them. After contemplation and deliberation, they each find a curve to suit their needs. The 3 little alts go and gather the materials that will be needed to construct their curves. After gathering these materials, they go and look for an open meadow where they can construct the curves. The first little alt begins to construct his curve. He wants to do it quickly so he has time to go and play. Along comes the Big Bad Null. He heard about the 3 little alts' attempt to build their curves. After a short breakdance, he decides to go see what the first little alt is up to. The first little alt had finished early and had started to play. The Big Bad Null bangs on the door. The first little alt is surprised by this.
With an SRS of 100 curves, my resistance force of 10.1 newtons should be significant enough to withstand your blow.
The Big Bad Null, unbelieving this statement, decides to do the calculations for himself.
According to my calculations, your p-value is only 0.308, which is not significant at an alpha level of 0.05. Therefore, I can break down this door. Get out of this room.
The Big Bad Null decides to play what the first little alt was playing. Being so good at this game, he of course gets a nuke. The first little alt runs over to the second little alt's house. Along comes the Big Bad Null. Out of an SRS of 100 curves with a mean of 10.3 newtons, my resistance force should be significant enough to withstand your blow.
With a p-value of only 0.0668, you should not be significant enough to withstand my blow. Ah! Get out of here. Get out of here.
The Big Bad Null finishes his business in the bathroom and begins his way over to the third little alt. The third little alt was working on his curve when out of nowhere his 2 brothers came and they all ran inside of the house. Get inside! Get inside!
Meow. Meow.
For the 3rd time, the Big Bad Null bangs on the door. The 3rd little alt said,
My curve is the strongest curve in Statville, and with an SRS of 100 curves with a mean of 10.5 newtons of resistance, it will be able to withstand the blow of the Big Bad Null.
Knowing they were safe, they decided to chill and wait for the Big Bad Null. The wolf got to the last house and redid the calculations. Since the p-value was indeed only .006 and was significant at a alpha level .05, he was not able to gain entry into the curve. Therefore, he walked off in defeat. The end.
Clap for the whole day. This is where you clap.